Hey guys, Brandon Elfan here, and in today's quick layout update video, you might notice a lot cleaner than last time. I cleaned it before I filmed this time last. I put a bunch of stuff here. A lot of that paper I'm actually using when I decide where I want things, I put it there. And they go underneath, for example, where'd the main industry sign go? Oh, it's right here. I put a big piece of paper underneath this to indicate its size, but I don't need it anymore. Just put this bridge down. How did I manage to have the track overlapped that much when it was perfect before? I'll mess with that later. Of course, the other bridge I've gotten hasn't gone here yet. It should be here within the next week or so. So in the meantime, this one's kind of just being temporarily here. But as you can see, we've got the yard. Now, there are a few little issues, like this has to be put back a little bit more. This disconnected on me for some strange reason. I'll fix that later. Now, of course, as I already said last video, there's a point motor here. The engine sheds work. However, I've decided I'm going to keep these little tabs from the track on, because this is a nickel plate track. And what I'll do is I'll feed the wires through the little hole in the middle there, both for that one and for this one. And what I'll do is I'll have on every single end piece of track, so in the yard, in the industry here, and in the sheds, at the end, I'll attach the wires. Because obviously, if I have a locomotive here, for example, now more so for the yard, more so than anything, but if I were to cut off the power, oh, that's why that doesn't line up. That's why it doesn't line up properly. If I were to, let's say, do this, and I want to have the shunting, well, if I only have the main power coming in from there, suddenly you lose power to this entire section. So I'm going to be putting wires at the end, on the end pieces on every single one, including on every single siding here, in there. When the turntable goes, gets put up there, obviously here. For the main layout, I think I'll have this one connection here. Then I'll put another one somewhere around that corner. I think that should be good though. I may even just, now that actually, no, I'll put it there. I'll put one there and I'll put one here. And then maybe, I don't know, I'll figure that out. I haven't decided yet. Well, not 100%. Now, as for the small town industry goes, now it may be on either side of this track. I think it probably will be. But I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. It may be a small old grain elevator. I'm not 100% sure. Part of the reason why I'm not 100% sure is obviously I have this here as the main industry and haven't figured out what that is yet. I've narrowed it down to either some sort of tanker facility, some sort of facility that would use hoppers, maybe a coal mine or something, a grain elevator, maybe a petroleum facility of some sort, or you know what I mean, like something to, or maybe a forest industry. I really don't know yet. And I'm not really sure I'm going to know for a while yet. Now, in terms of scenery, what is this layout going to look like? Well, obviously I'm going to have trees. As you might notice here, there's going to be a little town that goes here. But I'm thinking, I don't think it'll come all the way over on both these boards. So I think I'm going to put a little forest in. Maybe make a little forest right here. And then maybe have a little forestry line right here. Like this is where log cars and that can go. Or maybe have a pulp paper mill there. And have the trees here. Maybe something like that. And then over here, obviously, the main industry is going to go there. Really, I'll just put some grass and some trees elsewhere where it isn't. In between the ballast here when I get it down, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that fine green turf right in the center line. Just have it a little more pop of color, but I'll do that after I glue the ballast down. Then as you go around here, I'll probably put a group of trees right here. Or maybe I'll use some foam and make a little bit of a incline. I'm not sure yet. Because now this is an offcut off a bigger piece that I just cut yesterday that's going to come out here. But I'm just going to grab this because it's easier with one hand. I'm going to attach this to the layout. Now you might notice that's a difference in height. Yes, it is. But that makes it nowhere near as bad. Now obviously I'm going to have to shave down some of the edge piece here. But my thinking is with these big edge pieces is I may make them thinner too, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm going to make it so the trains, even if they come off, like let's say it comes off in the corner here, it cannot come off without hitting that. And this also gives me the biggest width, because the sleigh is actually just under 4 feet. It's about that much under 4 feet, so it's like 3'11". Now, I still have to get buffer stops. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, obviously, I'll need however many I need for the turntables. Oh, 9. So I'm going to need a minimum of 9 for all that stuff. Then for the turntable, I'll need more. Or I might not use any. I might just have it at one end, too, though. So I'll need a minimum of 10. The shed won't have any because you'll hit the shed back wall. Now, the shed isn't actually attached to that cork. I'm going to be attaching it at some point. I'm thinking hot glue, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to do some research on it before I do that. See, with these guys, this part's nailed down, the cork is. This isn't. I have to figure out how to do that as well. This guy is nailed down at the front because there's a little hole, but obviously I'd rather glue it in the end or something. That way it stays to that piece. I have another set of these. They're still lifelike ones, but they're not. Are they perfect? No, but actually I like them. So obviously I'm still going to use these. So where am I going to put these? Well, the second railroad crossing will probably come somewhere over here. But I haven't decided that 100% yet. However, these signals, I'm going to put one signal here to that way if someone's coming out, it looks like it would be right. And then I'll be putting another one, the other one probably over here. For these 4 little guys, I'm actually going to be putting one on each side of each station. So one facing this way, one facing that way, for both the small town station over there, and for the big main station here. Reason being, so is if you see that, you know, it's more of a, okay, you're good to go kind of light signal more so than anything. Because I have them, might as well use them. And then the other these 2 railroad crossings will go where they need to go. Obviously, even if it isn't 2-track, they're still going to say 2 tracks, but that's fine, in my personal opinion. Now over here, actually, with a bunch of my other stock, I got some, I think those are cows. And I got a bunch of people. Then I got some fences there as well, and some people. Obviously, I'm going to have to get some more. I'm thinking I'm going to do, like, some farmers' fields, too. Like, maybe over here on some of that extended foam, I'll have a little bit of a field. Either on this corner or that corner, or on one of those 2 corners. Like, maybe I'll do it here, and maybe this is where, or, actually, better yet, do it here, and then have this be the railroad crossing right here. But I'm still not 100% sure yet, so let me know what you guys think down below. I've been working a lot on this out, and I'm going to keep working on it. Obviously, the yard is nowhere near done. I have to pin all the track down, because obviously it's a little wavy right now. And I'm going to make it so the track is all dead even. Obviously, some of it isn't now. Well, where it isn't, and you can see this is where it lines up, this is going to be replaced with a piece of flex track, and I'll make sure it's exactly flush. The buffers I want to get, I'm not going to get the track buffers. I'm just going to get the ones that click into the track. That way, I won't have to try and calculate that in, because since I don't have any, I can't even calculate it in. Now, I'm going to unplug the mount for this point motor. But yeah, so in the next update video, hopefully I'll have decided Industries by then. Who knows? And then, hopefully also the bridge won't be in by then, because I'll probably do another update video in a day or 2. You guys, I'm currently posting daily videos, as you've noticed, but that's just because I have a huge backlog, and frankly, I don't want to wait like half a year to clear it. Now, of course, there's also going to be a ravine here, but that's for another video, so thank you for watching this update video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.